They don't know what they're about ready to go do. Yeah, I told Ace a little while ago if you wanted to take a walk. And he looked like, what's he talking about? I'm trying to smell some stuff. Ace is trying to smell some stuff. You're like, oh no, we're here. I'm gonna let it play. Oh, I better not. I better not. He just took a poop. Hey, Shadow! Why do they get happy after they take a poop? That's a good question. Hey guys, what's up? It's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. I gotta come up with a better first line. It's getting irritating, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, me and the dogs we're gonna talk about starting your business, the very first week of starting your business. I think we're gonna start like that. And we're gonna take a walk in LaFleur Park in Jackson, Mississippi while we do it. So let me show you the view. There's somebody over there fishing. All right, so there'll be more sights to see. First week in business. Hi, I'm James Hazen. I'm a mobile mechanic. We're back. I don't know. They're going crazy over here. They're just smelling everything. You having fun? There you go, pee on everything. You running out of pee yet? So anyways, first day I would probably the prep for your change of life, for your freedom. Because the first thing I do, I'd get my vehicle organized, set up with the tools. No matter, you know, how many tools you have or how little tools you have, just set it up nice and neatly, and which is going to be important. Organization, because your customers will be able to tell how what kind of person you are. If you got your bag full of tools in your truck or in your back of your car, it's really not going to be. You shouldn't do that, is what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't do that. You should be organized. You should present yourself as a organized mechanic, a detailed mechanic, because that's what we do. We have to be somewhat detailed in the things that we do. So yeah, it says a lot about the kind of mechanic that works for you. So you want to get organized. All right, I'm not saying you got to have a truck either, or a van, a car. When I first started, you know, 11, 12 years ago, as full-time mobile mechanic, I was driving around in a 1993. I don't like looking in the camera, but I'm gonna try. It was a 1993 Cadillac Eldorado. And I had shoe polish, man, and I put shoe polish, my phone number on the back of the window, and you know, I went to Sears and bought me one of those $80 tool kits. You know, that's all I had, because I was working in the environmental field for like 6-7 years prior, because I got out of it altogether. Even though I worked on cars a lot, still. While I was working for that company, I didn't have a lot of tools. So anyways, I got me a little tool chest with all the sockets I needed and the basic tools and a little jack. It was one of those little chintzy 2-ton jacks, very dangerous. I recommend you, when you get your tools, I'm sorry, there's a spider web that got on me. And you know, when a spider web gets on you, you automatically think something's biting you. Or so you gotta scratch something. I'd get one of those big jacks, one of those 3-ton jacks. Highly recommend. It's safer. Safety always comes first, guys. There's a squirrel. I want to get some nature while I'm out here, I hope. Yeah, it's for safety first. So get you a nice 3-ton jack, get you some nice jack stands, set them up nicely in your trunk or in your truck, or, you know, if you got a lot of tools, you know, you're gonna have to be organized. The more tools you get, the more organized you have to be, because things are gonna start spreading out and you gotta move this drawer, get another toolbox with a bigger drawer and throw things around in your truck or underneath your seat, or because you're gonna have boxes and kits and things, you know, after a while when you start accumulating your tools. But yeah, organize your truck, and yeah, organize your truck and get ready would be my my advice. As you know, what I want to say, I know it's scary trying to branch out and do your own thing, but man, I'm telling you, it's worth it. If you're a good mechanic and you know you're a good mechanic, you know, you show your worth in the shop every day you show up. And I know some of those days you're like, oh my God, I'm here again and my tools are cold, and you know, I'm hearing the same music, and you know, you just don't want to be at the shop. Yeah, I've had plenty of those days. Plenty of those days, but you end up, you know, getting motivated and start getting your work done. So I know how it is. I know how it is. But when you get on your new venture, it's going to be totally awesome. You guys got it good, because 11, 13 years ago, when I first started, it was 2000 and the end of 2006. I started. This is when I made the decision. When I made the decision, man, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put everything I got into this. It's live or die. Okay, I was tired of punching clocks. I was tired of feeling like a slave, and overworking myself for others. Anyways, you guys know the story. So, anyways, my path looked like this. Yeah. That was my path back when it was first started. You know, you couldn't see the other end of the trees. Right now my path is more like this, instead of that bunch of bushes that I had to jump and crawl under and jump over. And yeah, because it wasn't that exposed out there. Who knew what a mobile auto guy, a mobile mechanic? Are you kidding me? There's such a thing. And that is when I realized it, because I was going to so many jobs, and they find me on the street, they see my truck, or they see me sitting at the parking lot, the parts store, and they, you know, in conversation, they say they never knew there was such a thing. They never knew that there was such a thing as mobile auto repair. And after I heard that so many times, 95% of people didn't know. So that's when I made a decision, and I got big letters on my truck. This is about 4 or 5 years later after I started. 6 years, 7 years. Let's see. About 7 years. 6 years after I started. I said, man, I need to make this more known, because too many people don't know that there's such a thing as mobile auto repair. You guys got it good now, because now the word is pretty much out there now. You know, there's still not a lot of us out there, good ones. So this is actually a good time to get started. At least it's known somewhat. There's sometimes I run into people who say, I never knew there was such a thing, even now. So yeah, you gotta, that's the path. And that's what we got to do. We got to be seen. That's how we advertise. We advertise by being seen out there and staying out there. You got to treat that first week, first month, first 3 months, first 6 months as you would if you were working for somebody else. You get up in the morning and you stay out until 5 o'clock every evening. I mean, that's sacrifice. That's one of the requirements, remember? Sacrifice is huge. but you're not going to get, if you don't do that sacrifice, then you're not going to learn what you need to learn so you can be where I am, even further than I am today. You got to have sacrifice, and you'll get this. You can run around and take your dogs to the dog park and just chill out on a Monday afternoon. You know, it's a very, very small example, but you guys get my drift. Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff, man. I'm excited for all of you guys. We really need some good mechanics, some good technicians out there. Good, and another thing I wanted to mention is if you're a diagnostic tech and you don't want to deal with starters and alternators and brakes, you just want to, man, I mean, that's good, but I hope you have some experience under your belt, because what I had to do when I got here, I didn't know anybody. Now, you know, I broke down in Jackson, Mississippi, you know, made $200 in the parking lot of the Advanced Auto Store, and I said I'll give it a shot, because I was on my way to Memphis, Tennessee to start over again after leaving New Orleans. You guys got to watch the other video. Most of these guys already heard this already, but I think it's Mobile Mechanic 1, how to be a mobile mechanic or something like that. I'm sorry, I'll see if I can find it and link it below. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Look at this creek. What was I saying? Sacrifice. I don't know, guys. Yeah, that tire don't look good. That don't belong there. Thought this was a state park. All right, let me not talk about it, because I appreciate the walk. So, anyways. And another thing I always did, now I've started over actually 4 times. We'll just call it 3 times right now. I've actually started over this mobile mechanic business. New Orleans was when I started. I used to work for FEMA. Started my business then, Cadillac, small toolbox, blah, blah, blah. The money stopped coming in. I moved to Jackson. I broke down in Jackson. And then, you know, I was working on my truck, made $200 in the parking lot. I said I'd give it a shot. I was actually on my way to Memphis, Tennessee to start over. And there was a plane or something. And then I ended up staying here. That would immediately, wait, no worries, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, you're okay. They love everybody, guys.
All right.
Can I pet them?
Yeah, sure. They want you to pet them and scratch them. How's your run?
Oh,
sorry
just
about
starting.
that.
No problem.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
For what?
For stopping your
Oh,
run.
you're being a jerk and trying to run.
All right. Come on, guys, let's go. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, so the first thing I would do, guys, I would get some cards made up. You can buy them really cheap online. I forget the company that got my cards. I get some flyers made up. People love flyers. As far as pencils and little marketing, little magnets and things like that, no, man, I'm not with all that. You need to be seen when you get out there. When you get out there, sorry about the phone. When you get out there and doing your thing, it'll start flowing. You got to get used to talking to people. So talk to people coming out of the parts store or wherever you're sitting. My place was the parts stores. I've been in every parts store in Jackson, Mississippi, Canton, Madison. I've been to all of them. Most of them, 95% of them I've been to. 90% of them I've been to. So, and that's when I was filling things out. How do I make this work? You know, it's my first week, first month. So I did a lot of exploring, but that's what worked for me. Is parts stores, gas stations around noon, around lunchtime if you're not working. Because even if you're not working, remember you guys got to stay out there in the streets. Get your little magnet sticker on your vehicle. Those are fairly cheap. And I hope I'm talking to mechanics. You gotta be willing to learn almost everything, guys. If you wanna make some money and you wanna get your name put out there, like, oh yeah, he did this, he did that for me. Totally two different categories, transmissions and replacements. I don't recommend as mobile, but I did what I had to do to get my name out there as quickly as possible. So yeah, I did a few head jobs in the beginning just to say, hey, you know, Hayes can do a head job, and because I know no one here. I'm not from Jackson. So I did a couple head jobs, a couple engines. And once you do a couple big jobs, I mean, I'm not saying you have to do a big job to get known. I'm not saying that. But that's how I did it. So, and I'm pretty good at doing a lot of things. So, you know, brakes and transmissions, and I'm a learner. I like to learn stuff. So if you got that kind of attitude and you're a mechanic and you keep wanting to learn stuff, yeah, you need to be a mobile mechanic. You're missing your calling if you're not. If you like keep learning stuff, because this is a field of never-ending learning. Never ending. It's never ending. I learned something yesterday. Probably gonna learn something today. So anyways, what else can we talk about? Okay, the first week, advertising, got your flyers out, got your cards out there, you're talking to people, you're being kind. You want to leave that, if you're sitting at the parts store, or even if you're sitting at the gas station, just kind of pop your trunk, or, you know, let the tailgate down on your, that's what I did. I want people to know that, yeah, he's got tools in the back of his truck. Oh, he got tools in the back of his car. I'm at the parts store. I need these brakes put on. You guys hear me? So don't be bashful. Don't be embarrassed about how little tools that you have, because they're going to build up so quickly. So you got to get over that. Don't worry about what other people think when you pop the hood and you see a little old toolbox in there. But it's clean and it's organized. All right, it's clean and it's organized. I can find me a 13mm socket when I want to find a 13mm socket. Bam, there it is. So embarrassment does not put money in your pocket. It takes it away, or you're not going to see it. So embarrassment does not make you money. So don't be embarrassed. So it's ridiculous. Why are you going to be embarrassed when you're trying to better yourself? You're trying to better yourself. And these people that kind of look down on you back then, oh, he ain't going to do nothing, or she ain't going to do nothing. Trying to be a mobile mechanic. Now look, yeah, it's gonna flip on them. It's gonna flip on them. It's happened to me. People have actually came up to me and said, you know, kind of insinuated, you know, but now they say, hey, he's just living the dream. Yeah. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Forget what they say. Forget what people say. Because one day, probably very soon, you'll You'll be feeling good and doing what you want to do. What is this over here, guys? It's like a staircase over here. I don't think we've ever been there. We're gonna do it though. Let's do the staircase. Watch your footing, stairs and boardwalks, slippery when wet. All right. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. There's way too many stairs. Come on, let's finish it up. Come on, Ace. All right. It feels good though. Get that burn. Woo! Yeah, that was some big ass stairs. I want a drink. Where's my drink? Dang. All right, let's go. You guys had enough? Tell you what, we're way out here. We're so far that we're over here by the museum. You know, the lake's way over there. All right, fun. Come on, let's go back. We're too far. You want to go further? All right, let's go. Oh yeah, I knew we went a long way. Here's the museum right there. They got huge fish in there. They got everything in there. Little science center, aquatic animals, birds. So we're gonna go past it and we're gonna go loop around underneath here and we'll talk about something else. Hey, I know it's scary, but there's nothing to be afraid of as long as you believe in yourself, which is important. You're gonna have some good times, you're gonna have some bad times. You're just gonna have to roll with the punches. Sacrifice is huge when you're trying to change your life. Sacrifice is necessary. Hey, get over here, Slick. We ain't going that way. No, where y'all trying to take me? Let's go. Trying to take me off a cliff. I'm like following them like the Thunderbirds. It's y'all's fault making this video. Let's go. Post. They teach us in school since we're in junior high is to get a job. This is to get a job. Go to school and get a job path, all right? All right, that's what that is. That's what that leads. That's to get a job, get employed for someone for 30, 40 years, and that is where you're gonna be. That's what they teach us. They don't teach us how to get over here or over here, go through the wickets and jump and crawl through the edge, crawl through underneath the tree until you can find your freedom area over here. It's a bigger path, got more room to explore. Okay, but you got to go through all that to get to over here. All right, we don't want to, I don't know about you, but I was tired of staying on the path. Of course, I'd be in and out of the path my whole life, so I knew there was something out there, and I think you do too. So yeah, If you're still working in a shop and you're a good mechanic, if you're still working in a shop and you're a good mechanic and you know you're a good mechanic, yeah, this is the path that you're already on. So if you believe in yourself, and you sacrifice until you're, you know, if you have a significant other, they're just going to have to be cool for 6 months to a year with your schedule because you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy and planning and organizing and creating, which is the most awesome thing of it all. Come on, Ace and Shadow, where you at? Shadow! I'm glad I got my tracker on me. Where's my phone? There it is. I got my tracker on so I can track them. I hear them. Get over here, boy. What you doing? You're about ready to get beeped. All right, so anyways, I forgot what I was saying. So, I hate it when I forget stuff. How are we talking about the path? Then we got over here somehow, and then the dogs wanted to go somewhere I couldn't see them. All right, here's the big bridge again. We're back. I've been dying to smoke a cigarette, and my lighter, I think, is over here on this bench. But yeah, it's been 30 minutes. I can wait. It's just a cigarette. I love how they wait for me. They turn their head like, hey, Daddy, you coming? Yeah, I'm coming, boy. All right, what? Left my coffee too. All right. You know what time it is? Let's go get some Ace. I gotta get Ace some water. You ain't out of pee yet? There's another thing that I did when I first started. That very first week, months, turned out to be years, and now 11 years. I used to say every morning without fail, I used to wake up, my alarm clock goes off. I'd say, let's go have some fun. Let's go make some money. Let's go have some fun. Let's go make some money. And I'd say it maybe once or several times over again, especially on the days where I needed a little extra motivation. And that's how I would start my day off every day. So I highly recommend you have a little mantra that motivates you every morning when you wake up, when you open your eyes, whether you get down on your knees and pray, or you have a little mantra of your own, whatever, say, you know, have something that you say every morning that motivates you. And would be my recommendation. We're gonna go meet some more people. Hey, it's a Shadow, post. They're so funny. They're so funny. Someone shot him on his second birthday, believe it or not.
Really?
On his birthday.
Oh my God.
God, he should have been dead. He was passed out for 2 days in the weeds. Maggot saved his life.
Okay.
I woke up one morning, man, he was by my truck. I run my own business, so he was right there by my truck in my door. And he was just laying there waiting for me to get up in the morning. I swooped him up, and 3 hours later, he was amputated. Tried to jump through the window.
Okay.
He didn't make it this time, but
Wow.
yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing.
They seem to get along fine though with three. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one can tell really. Usually they tell the second, third time they see him, oh, he's only got one leg. That's what they say in Jackson. He's only got one leg. Look, he's got 3.
I know the first dog I looked at adopting was a try, and I'm like, as long as that dog can go up for runs with me,
Yeah.
and it could.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
They're amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You too. All right, guys, in about 5 years after your first week of being in business, as long as you're staying humble and you're sacrificing and you're being a self-starter and you're out being seen every day, you're being visible, you're going to end up to a place like this where you are running with the river running with the river, free. Okay? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair, man. We're in Jackson, Mississippi. AC Wacy and Shadow Waddo. Hey, so you guys ain't gonna say nothing before I leave? Hey, get out of that water. They wanted some water. So let's go check them out real quick. You got some water? All right, good boy. I'm sorry. You're right. Bad daddy. I tried to bring you some water. Then I tried to pull you away. Let's go to see the water. I'm sorry. Come on, let's go down there. Come on, let's go to the river. We're gonna get there one day. Well, that's a deep little, we can't go in those, Shadow. Seriously? Well, Ace ain't gonna be able to make it up from there. Ace, we gotta go somewhere else for you, buddy. We'll go over there. Come on, let's go. Come on, boy, you chose that. That was your decision. Good boy. That was choices and decisions, guys. Choices and decisions. You see? He had enough, he believed in himself enough to get up out of that. He believed in himself. But, you know, he probably shouldn't have made that choice to get down there. But, again, he believed in himself. He said, I can get out. So, yeah, that's important, too. So, Ace, we'll get you some water. Can we go down there? Come on, let's go this way. We'll find a spot. He found some water. Now he's going to lay down in the water. Feels good, don't it? Yeah, it feels good. Or you might end up with a place like this. You know, got a little sand over there. Go around the bend to your next adventure. Open spaces, wines. It may end up in the ocean somewhere down the line, which even bigger places to play. The imagination. The imagination. All right, guys, we out of here. Peace. Come on, guys, let's go. You guys understand that not every day you're gonna make money. You should stay out there until you at least did one job. You should stay out there no matter how long it takes. No matter how long it takes, you need to stay out in the street. Parts stores, gas stations, you know, use your creative mind to figure out where you can go to sit. See, his phone always rings now. So, sorry about that. Yeah, come up with a creative strategy, how to stay out there, but you don't want to go in until you at least did one job. You know, one job. That one job could be a $60 job, it could be a $150 job. But you need to stay visible, stay out there, stay talking to people all day long. All day long. Take your little Coke break, relax a little bit. Clean your toolbox while you're sitting in the parking lot. Just don't sit in your truck like a lump on a bump on a log. You know what I mean? Get out there, clean your toolbox, organize your stuff. Even if you're doing it over again, just to stay busy. Just stay busy. Okay? Just stay moving. And don't come home until you get at least one job done. Some days you won't have any jobs. It may rain on you. Pouring around, it may be freezing cold outside, but don't let that worry you because everything will be just fine. You're gonna make triple amount that you normally make in one day some days. So Instead of making $100 a day, you made $300-400 that day. You may not make nothing the next day, but you're going to make another 200 the next day, or another 100 the next day. And you're always going to be better that way. As long as you stay out and you stay visible, you're going to get some work. You know, the word is already out there. A lot of people know now that there's such a thing as mobile auto repair. So the guys before you have already set the groundwork, already made a little bit of path for you to go through. You know, you ain't got to go through the thickets anymore. I mean, it's thinned out a little bit for you. So, and you can continue that work in your neighborhood. If you come from a small town, 10,000, 20,000 people, this is for you too. All right, this is for you too. You can make it known that, yeah, there's such a thing. Let that be your goal. Let that be your goal, to teach people, to advise people, to share with people that there's such a thing as mobile auto repair, and that's going to help you. It's going to help the next mobile guy, and it's not like you guys are going to be in competition anyways, because you do your work and he does his work. So stay organized, stay clean, stay safe, stay diligent, stay sacrificing, stay risking, but within your scope, and everything is going to be great, guys. Guys, that's it, man. We're at the end of the trail. My truck is right over there. It's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Even though I say I don't really mind if you like or subscribe, but yeah, like or subscribe, because then more people can watch, and I think it's an important message that I try to pass to these people that feel like they're in bondage. At least I can help those people out, and share a little bit of the knowledge that I've gotten over the years, and I'm happy to share. I mean, I'm 55 years old, so the more people you can help in your lifetime, the more blessings come your way, is what I believe. So you keep being kind and helpful and teaching things and passing on the knowledge, okay?